for the evening, Kavita Yadav. Kavita is a counseling psychologist, parenting coach, children and adolescent mental health expert, career counselor, EFT practitioner, emotional intelligence and assessment coach, and an author with a cumulative experience of more than 18 years. Now that's a mouthful. I need to take my, grasp my breath. And kudos to you, Kavita, for doing so much. Today, Kavita is going to speak on divorcing the why me mentality. So, if you have ever felt like you are trapped in a cage, you've felt like you are a victim, then this is a talk that will help you be your own savior and come out of the victim mindset. Welcome on the stage, Kavita. The stage is yours.
I'm a 10 years old, a class 5 student, and I'm waiting for my maths class to start. Maths, numbers, figures, drawings are not my buddies. Leave aside being in the good books. My father is a banker, and numbers and calculations are his strengths. I, being the eldest child in the family, have a lot of expectations on my shoulders. I'm a quiet and shy child, and I like living in my own sweet world. But I come back to my maths class, then I hear these words. Good morning, dear students. The teacher has arrived. She starts drawing on the board a figure called cube. Then she turns towards the class and asks all of us to draw that cube in our notebooks. Each student gets busy, and my heartbeats increase, and my palms sweat. I'm drawing a few lines and erasing. I'm drawing again and again erasing. I'm drawing again and again erasing. With each attempt, my vision is getting blurred. Just then, I feel someone's hand on my shoulders. And I see my teacher waiting to take my notebook for checking. I freeze at the moment. My throat chokes, and tears start rolling down my cheeks. I'm feeling like a bird trapped in a cage and thinking to myself, how can I be so dumb to not even able to draw a cube? Why me? Why only me? Fast forward to now, me, the teenager in class 9. I'm dancing happily with full confidence, enthusiasm, and a big smile on my face, prepping for the annual function to be held tomorrow. Just then, my dance teacher comes on the stage and she looks around and she points to me and asks me to step back from my position and gives my center position to some other girl. No one understands this last minute change. And I had no courage to ask, why me? Why only me? Once again, my eyes are teary and my vision blurs. Year 2002. I'm happily married and 6 months pregnant. During a regular checkup, my gynec senses something is not going right, and I find myself on the hospital bed in the next few hours. I was there for a month on injections, glucose, protein diet, oxygen, and my weight shooting up to 90 kgs. And then one day, my family is asked to decide on an emergency basis and sign the medical papers that they will not be held responsible if anything happens to me or my baby. There's dead silence. I can see everyone going through multiple emotions and expressions on their faces. No one saying a single word, but looking at me. The doctors are asking to complete the formalities as soon as possible. Finally, I gathered the courage and I signed the papers. While going towards the operation theatre, I had tears in my eyes and prayers on my lips. I delivered a baby girl in the 7th month of my pregnancy. And the doctors tell me that she's stillborn. Why me? Why again me? Everyone around me looked so powerless, helpless, including me. I had stopped valuing myself. But now I was tired and I wanted to divorce this why me mentality. I started asking the right questions to myself. Why do I look up to others to fulfill all my needs? Needs like to draw that cube? Need like to ask that question to my dance teacher? Why that last minute position change? Need to ask what went wrong in my pregnancy? When and why? Why am I not confident in myself? Why am I not able to use my strengths? Am I even aware what my strengths are? Why I don't appreciate myself? Why do I never take any actions to improve my condition, my self-confidence, self-worth? If you are also able to relate to these questions somewhere and want to have that shift, then you need to take 100% responsibility for your own thoughts. And trust me when I say this, sometimes you may not even be aware that you have a why me mentality. Well, have you ever caught yourself saying things like, it's too hard for me? Life is always unfair to me. It's all my fault. I'm not good enough. No one loves me. Then these are your red flags. Just become aware of them and be ready to change. So here's the 5-step process that helped me divorce my why me mentality. First, I stopped dismissing my emotions or pushing them under the carpet. I started accepting whatever I would feel. There were times when I would feel a little irritated and angry, and I tried to distract myself with work, but could not. I would pretend as if everything was normal. But again, it would be a disaster. That's when I sat down and told myself, Kavita, you're getting annoyed. You are irritated. You are angry. So be present to your feelings. Why are you pushing them aside? And the moment I did this, believe me, I started to feel a little in control of the situation and not too heavy in my heart. Becoming aware and being in acceptance of my current emotion helped me stay in the present moment. And if I did not like that particular feeling or emotion, then I would ask myself, how would I like to feel instead? In most of the situations, the response that I got from within was, I would like to feel a little relaxed. Take it easy and not get offended. This led to the next step of taking actions. I started taking actions that would help me move from unhealthy emotional state of feeling irritated, annoyed, and angry to a place of healthy emotion, like feeling relaxed and calm. I would then tell myself that it's not about me. These unhappy, unhealthy emotions are going to leave the same way they have come. Let me make peace with the situation right now. I can always come back and talk about it. Point number 4. I started keeping an attitude of gratitude. I started to count my blessings. And that changed my whole mentality. And I do this even today. I say my gratitude prayers before going to bed. Lastly, but highly important, I started appreciating and honoring myself. Doing all this consistently gave me a boost of confidence, self-worth, self-acceptance, and I started loving and accepting myself first, then others, and finally life. Now, not only do I use these steps for me, but also help my clients shift their mentality. I know you all are coaches, consultants, counselors who are present today, and you know these steps somewhere. But you are also human. And in your busy, fast paced lives, may tend to forget to apply it on yourself. Hence, a quick reminder, here are the 5 steps. Do not push your emotions under the carpet. Be aware and in acceptance of your emotions. Ask yourself, what would you like to feel instead? And what can you do to make that shift in your feeling? Be in gratitude always. Start accepting, loving, appreciating, and honoring yourself unconditionally. Now, I would like to leave you with this quote that says, when life hits, losers say, why me? But winners say, try me. Thank you.
Such a powerful message and beautiful storytelling. I mean, you held us all, you captivated all of our attention, and just look at the messages. But just one question to you right now. How do you feel at the moment?
I feel so light, Roshni, honestly. Feel so light
Awesome.
sharing with all of you my story, my real life journey that I have taken to literally divorce this why me mentality.
Beautiful. And thanks for sharing this story and inspiring us with it.